4.
420. How's it going? Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah. 420.
Yeah, show me over San Leon Beach Park over at Tui with that subject. You got a pen or something like that? Oh, okay.
Tui and Beach Park?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just FYI, my name's
Leon Beach.
Reader.
Okay.
Chicago Police Department.
Right.
Okay.
This call's about you drawing.
True.
Yeah.
And you have
drawing
the
some windows and stuff like that?
Have them.
You have them?
No.
Alright. So you know you can't do that, right?
Of course.
Okay. You got ID on you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Do me a favor, can you take this from me? Just so I don't get sprayed with whatever it may be.
Yeah. Okay. You mind if I take that? Okay. Alright. Mariana, you live over here? Or what?
Yeah, can I get the back or?
Yeah, we're gonna write down some information, okay? And in the meantime, you mind just taking this off, taking the backpack off? Taking the backpack. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Alright.
They come off as easily as they go on, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, so that, like, you know, the swastika stuff is...
Of course.
People kind of...
Of course, I know.
You know what's wrong, right? To draw on people's businesses and stuff?
2871.
Okay.
31.
Right, so we gotta figure that out, okay? Alright, so that's why you're being detained right now.
All this is.
420.
You just got the marker, you don't got
2020.
right?
No, I don't.
420. Could we have a unit pick up one of the witnesses?
Road 2420, can someone get one of the witnesses?
Yeah.
413, I'm coming from the west end, but I can do it. 413 says she'll do it. Where exactly do you want her to come? Do you have an address?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me who's in.
Film video might be useful at some point, but you know, I don't know.
132 will go see if we can find the victim.
Because they're stealing all my
Go ahead,
stuff,
62.
my money, my things.
Yeah, go ahead. If you haven't already, just check it out.
Collectively. Yes, as a people.
As a people.
162.
So them stealing from you, what does
Alright,
that have
we
to do
made a
with
traffic pursuit.
politics in general?
How is that not political?
Well, you said it's personal. So
Yeah,
I
so,
want to see
but
why
they're
is
related,
why is it
very
political if it's personal?
They're very close there because, you know, you become political by your individual experiences. You start to realize that you're part of something bigger, that, you know, your individual oppression connects to greater issues in society. And, you know, my own struggles are part of a larger struggle that belong to other people who are also
$420.
420.
Give me a state ID to throw on the ticket.
Clear. Alright.
Okay, 99.
I also have scissors in my pocket, but I carry those on me because, you know, Chicago's not a safe city.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
you know.
Got it. Understand.
You got scissors in your pocket?
Right.
Zero 13.
Yeah. And rocks.
And
I'm
rocks.
collecting rocks on the
Okay.
beach.
Okay. Where are the, you have like
The
needles
022 coming in?
Just scissors.
razor blades?
013.
Just scissors and those.
013, go ahead, I'm sorry.
And the bottle
You can do the job to Tony Moore and the Grim.
Yep.
That would have been actually kind of hard to find with all the rocks.
No, you see what I mean? Yeah, but no, I was collecting rocks.
Throw a rock at you, then stab you.
Well, he pat you down, and then you have a pair of scissors. You can't even touch the scissors because of the rocks.
And just rocks.
Do you throw the rocks or anything like that?
No, I was
Crazy
collecting
Marina?
them.
Okay.
They're just pretty, you know? Like collecting out of a rock
Okay.
collection, you know what I mean?
It's okay, I'm gonna just like throw
Go
these
ahead,
rocks out.
take them out,
Okay.
man.
You promised nothing else in there, right? You've
Yeah,
been
this
very
is-
honest
I
thus
have been
far.
very
I
honest.
appreciate that.
Or
People lie to us, though.
No,
so
of course.
we gotta
I'll
check,
tell you
know what I
everything.
mean?
432.
I know what I did, so, you know, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie about
I'm
it.
heading back over there
What'd you do?
with the witness.
Just
Did,
Alright, shared it into it with a witness.
okay. How many buildings?
I have too many to count at this point.
Too many to count at this
It's
point?
1251.
Too many to count, man.
Okay.
But that's it, man. Got some rocks in there.
Okay.
That's it. What?
2031.
031.
How long have you lived here?
About 2 years.
Curiosity.
Are you from
Is that
Chicago?
24th
Originally,
district
no, I'm from the West Coast.
situation with the marker? Are those anti-Middle East war comments written on the windows?
Yeah, because I got in trouble for denying the Ukrainian genocide.
24. Anybody on scene that actually put eyes on the writings? Is it any anti-Middle Eastern stuff that just has swastikas in the ticket?
No, I got my own place. It's right down the street. We're just heading home today.
2423 for info.
2423.
Did you put it out of your zone?
I'm done speaking to the caller. So, what I had on my job, it was BITL 88
we're gonna
Belarus.org, and it was
Yeah, go ahead.
swastika and that sickle, the communist symbol, also written on it.
We just gotta get this straightened out, you know what I
You
mean?
copy that?
you
You know
know.
our jobs, Marina.
No, I appreciate you, you
It's
know.
like, it's offensive to a lot of people.
Zero.
No, I know it is, but you know, that's the point.
We had an incident yesterday in regards to that type of writing. Not
That's how you
necessarily
wake people up.
similar.
Not
Just wanted to
take them out of
see
their
if it
slumber,
might be
man.
associated. Thank you.
You ever hear open dialect and just having a discussion instead of like
Yeah.
racist symbols?
Next
Well,
one
that's
coming
they
in.
don't listen to you. They shut you up, so you gotta be a bit more
2432.
aggressive. They give me even less
432.
before they shut you up.
Positive ID.
Positive ID.
The dog grooming store that you wrote on. There's
Okay.
a couple other businesses that you wrote on.
So 24, 23.
I saw 2 or 3 over there.
Okay. And then
Well, just cross-reference both RDs and event numbers. And maybe, but
like a few incidents over here, like 7007 on Sheridan. Yeah, there should be probably a few RDs generated, but I'm just, I'm with the offender right now, so I'm not quite sure what this, oh, okay. All right, thanks.